Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. My name is Sasha and in this video I want to show you two ways how I get the AC/DC sound. So after I made some AC/DC covers here on YouTube or Instagram and some lessons of the AC/DC songs, I get a lot of questions on how I get the sound. So I got two ways to get the AC/DC sound. One is with a real guitar amplifier and one is with an amp simulation. So before we start the video, I want to say a big thank you to today's video sponsor. Oh wait, I got no video sponsor. But wait, you can help me. And you don't even have to pay me for that. So if you want to support my channel, please make sure to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel. Leave a comment down below. And if you want to buy some guitar stuff from Thomann or Reverb or Amazon for example, I have some affiliate links down in the video description. If you use these links you have no extra cost or something like that, but I will get a little commission from that and that helps the channel a lot. So I really would appreciate that. If you don't want to do that, that's okay too. And let's move on with the video. So the first setup I use to get the AC/DC sound is my guitar straight into the Marshall Origin 5C. But I don't use the built-in 8-inch speaker. I use a speaker simulation on my PC. If you want to see how that works, I link up a video in the info cards. So we start with the rhythm guitar sound. I got here the EQ setting on my amp. So we got treble on about 7, the mids are on 3, the bass are on 5, and the tilt control is on 8, and the volume is on about 6, and that depends on how much output your pickups have. And what's very important, I'm not in the gain boost channel, I'm in the clean channel here, because the gain boost channel has just too much gain for the AC/DC sound. So let's hear what that sounds like. Yeah, that's a pretty simple setup and it sounds very good in my opinion. So when we go to the lead guitar sound, I turn the mid control a little bit up, like this, the bass a little bit back and the treble just a bit more, and the volume all the way up. And what I also do, I put an overdrive pedal in front of the amp, which you can see here, in this case the Joyo Maximum Overdrive, and I just use the standard overdrive, I don't use the boost channel. So I turn that on too, and I got the volume all the way up, the gain all the way down, and the tone here on this position. And what's important with the lead guitar sound, if I want to play the rhythm parts, I turn my guitar volume at about 8.5. And when I play the guitar solos, I turn it all the way up to 10. So let's start with the rhythm part. So the volume is at 8.5. Yeah, that's one way I get my AC/DC sounds. You can hear that setup in my Shot in the Dark cover, for example, or in my Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap cover, if you want to check that out. So let's move on to the second setup I got to get my AC/DC sounds, and that's with Bias Amp 2. So this setup is pretty simple. I just go from my guitar into my audio interface, and then I'm here in Cubase, and I opened here a guitar track with Bias Amp 2. And what I do now is go to the Crunch guitar amps, and for the rhythm guitar I like to use the British Plexi 50. So what I do now is turning the master at full, the gain about half, and then bass a little bit less, mids down a bit, and so let's hear what that sounds like. Yeah, that sounds pretty good too, in my opinion. What you can do is just changing the EQ a little bit. So you can just add a little bit presence, a little bit treble, because it was a little bit bassy in my opinion. And yeah, in this case, it's important too. The gain setting just depends on the output of your guitar pickups. If you have higher output pickups, you turn it a little bit down. And if you have low output pickups, you can turn it a little bit up. But it's very important for the Malcolm sound to play with less gain. So just a tiny little bit gain, and combine that with very heavy strumming. So when we go to the Angus sound, I'd like to use the 69 Super Lead. So let's choose that. Then, as always, the master at 10. And a little bit more treble, a little bit more mids. Just more bass down a little bit. And the gain also depends on the output of your pickups. So I will turn it all the way up and we will see how that sounds. What you also can do here is turning down the guitar volume a little bit, but that doesn't work so well as with a wheel guitar amp. But if you go down to like 9 or so, it should work well. Alright, that was it for today's video. I really hope I could help you with that little inside look to my guitar setup for the AC/DC sound. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, if you want to support this channel, I have some affiliate links down in the video description. You can find there all the stuff I use in my videos. That helps the channel a lot and I really appreciate that. Besides that, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to hit the like button and to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I'll see you in the next video.